Hello everyone and welcome to round 3 of the Grateful Trap Legends Group 5 Championship. My name is Mitch and I'm also joined by Magic Match. Welcome Magic. Yeah, so tonight we have a 20-minute qualifying followed by a 45-minute wait. And the weather is clear and they will have to shop for tires. So let's go over to the leaderboard now. Asky Man has just been dominated this train championship so far, hasn't he, Magic? Yeah. yeah, yeah, but there's still a lot to play for in this championship because it's only like 10 points, 10 points separating the top three in the championship now. So, so being a 45-minute wait for the penultimate round, it should be an easy way. But speaking of qualifying, let's go over to qualifying now as as Christopher Wazer has gone to the top of the table, which this man has had an up and down start to the year, but he would be hoping to finish this championship strong, I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, finish on the way. Did a pretty good driving last week to finish second. So let's see how he goes from the switch from Porsche to the Zack Speed for tonight.
Yeah, 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 the for sure, but someone else that has been a good, someone else that has had a good championship is this man, Zach 18, again, again, and, I know, you have had some battles out on track with this man music. Uh, do you want to tell the audience how much of a hard racer this man is?
Yeah, it's a pretty hard racer, but a very fair one as well at the same time. But he's kind of guy that you definitely don't want to see him in his mirrors because once he try to once he see the opportunity, he'll make an opportunity or say so. Pretty standout driver recently of late, so we'll see how he goes again tonight after his pretty good performance as well, starting from outside the top 10 and finishing taking third place from Cuckoo on the last lap as well.
Yeah, yeah, but, yeah, for sure. But, what about this man, man that has gone to the top of the table at the moment with McFly would want some redemption after his ancient bleed in the opening round of the championship.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate last night with that. He was just pretty much drove superbly last night. Yeah, pretty much he was another league, but also Mick was pretty competitive as well. So it wasn't exactly going to say he was going to run away with it. But yeah, it was very unfortunate last night what happened because I think the way his pace was going, he might have may potentially catch up to first place in the end.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, but let's go on board with our championship leader at the moment. Asking man, this man has just been in the league of his own, taking out the first two wins of this championship. So will Asking Man be able to make it a clean sweep for this championship? What what do you reckon about how this race will play out messy?
Well, first of all, he's got to get used to the new car, and he's got McFly to deal with. So I reckon he can do it, but it's going to be very difficult. Just make sure you get a lap pool sorted. If you can qualify the top three, I reckon you'll be a good chance of winning this race once again. Just a moment of how big the pace is, or how big the pace is between the McFly and the rest of the field. So we'll wait and see, and see how he goes with the Nissan. To show that Gunn has done a pretty good job of it. So it'll be no surprise if Eski can pull it all together with the car.
Yeah, 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 like as you say, Eski has a pretty big helmet to feel feel because as you were just saying, this is the car Gun normally do everything, but if anyone can do it, I think it's Eski Man.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do it. As we see the timing board, Blade 9 has got into the low 2020, so he's got a nice second buffer over McFly now, but we'll have to wait and see what Eski Man can do on his lap at the moment.
Yeah, let's see how if McFly will be able to do any better on this lap and just have a listen to this car.
Oh, it's taking another 2 tenths from Bloody 9, so
Yeah,
this is gonna be interesting.
yeah, yeah, that was bloody close that time, but but let's go and have a look at some of these meat pack guys as we just throw out some more we can see and he just got out of a spawn and maybe he's heading back in to go out to do one more one because they are because with 6 more minutes to go, a couple of drivers would be thinking about coming in, filling up, and maybe going out for one more one.
Yeah, I mean, he still can set at least another 2 laps if he wants. It's a bit easy though, it's Eski. But if you leave now, you can do, probably do another 2 laps if you leave right now. So
for sure, but how about Sec 18 at the moment being up in 4th? This has been a very that was a bit of commentator's course because as I said that he went down the 5th, but still good showing from Sec 18 in this race.
Yeah, it's only 1.8 off, so he's definitely look like you have more time to climb. Same with Cuckoo as well in 4th place. Looking at the bottom half of the field, definitely more pace from the second half of the field. And yeah, it's only 5 tenths between. Oh, actually, really, yeah, about 5 tenths between Cuckoo and Kiz at this moment. Sorry, not Kiz, Zach. There's another 5 tenths between Zach and Kiz.
Yeah, yes, I think we touched on this last week, but Fun the Flash Mods has done a very fantastic job on these Group 5 cars.
Yeah, absolutely. This Group 5 pretty interesting cars to drive. Massive power and probably little downforce to cope, so it's probably challenging to drive for these cars. Maybe certainly contest probably easier than the Corvette by any means.
Yeah, 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 with Ashley just said that, uh, uh, um, Mark 860 has gone up to F place, so that's a really good one, but Mark 860. So what what so so what do you think we can expect from the, this motor race here this afternoon?
Well, it's Spa, so anything can happen at Spa, so it's going to be I'm going to say probably, I want to say chaos race, but it'll be an interesting race because first of all they have to do tyres mandatory, which everyone would have to do, so see how big the tyre delta will be between used and new tyres, so see how that happens in the race, but we see the pace difference between all the different cars of the Porsche, BMW, Zach Speed, and the Nissan. As Cuckoo lock into 3rd place within 6 tenths of McFly and 3 tenths of Bloody Nine, so pretty good effort from Cuckoo.
And the championship leader is uh, um, is at the way things says, and he's on the second row at the moment, so he would be in a very good position to start this motor race.
Yes, I believe the grid would be on the right side for you on pole, so the the even drive will be on the left, so actually be not in the world. As look like Eski is looking to get ready for his final lap of this session. Bit of front end damage from losing else somewhere. As Cuckoo at Bloody Nine pitted, so it's only a couple of drivers out on track right now from McFly himself, left Stu and Trui 84.
But it looks like Ramsey Wolfer has had some trouble in this season as he hasn't been able to set the time. So he will automatically start at the back of the grid. So uh, um, so he would have hoped for in the final round of the championship.
Yeah, it looked a little bit off through the ridge, and he's sliding again and at the rear. Really balances a little bit over the place, and he's going through the grass as well. So as we see Stu improving by a second and a half, so see how much more he can improve. Because McFly's in the pit, so look like McFly might be sealing pole for the finale of Group 5. Left is on track as well, not sure how much he improved by. He's going to the last two corners. Taking a nice and easy approach. Now just try for it as soon as you can and see what Stu can do. And he improved, but fortunately won't steal McKenzie. Meanwhile, left improve to, I believe he's just keeping it 7th for a bit, but see what Drury can do. He's about to finish the line as well. And he jumped to 13th ahead of Jay Walker as well by over 10th. So let's see what Eski is doing. Is he going to the last sector to the old bus stop chicane, which they revamped the last bit of the circuit after the 2005 F1 Grand Prix, or after the 2005 season, we can say. Let's see what Eski can do. This qualify session is officially over.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah, so, do you want to take us through the, starting grid, Magic?
Certainly you can. So we got our first pole of the season for Group 5. This McFly taking it on from the Zach Speed with second place, the Blade 9. As we see the time delta difference between the two, we can see that the McFly really flying through the last sector, 5/10 ahead of Blade 9. So really big time to gain for the race, but looking very interesting indeed. Cuckoo taking another top 3 spot through Collie ahead of Eski. Eski might definitely in a good spot for winning it. Well, pretty much all of the Group 5 rounds for tonight. Chris is in 5th place ahead of Zach in 6th. A much better qualifying after last week ahead of Left in 7th. Kiz 8th. And Mark again, I believe he was in the top 10 Collie last week. He'll be taking 9th place. Have Smithy into 10th. Bales just missing out the top 10. Colin finally 11th. And ahead of him is the Mighty Stu in 12th place with Trury 13th, Walker 14th, Newcott in 15th, and also taking the last two question mark challenge is Range Rover in 16th.
Yeah, yeah, so, that's our starting grid for, for this where, for this 45-minute, race around historical Spa. So the drivers are just lining up on the grid now. And it's a menu rolling side, so so we will see how McFly goes on the side of this race.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes. As like I said, how the old racing was that on pole is always on the right side. I believe most race was. So definitely if I can cover that inside line going um, to the first corner, but met that Blight Nike set up himself for the run to the Rouge. But we'll see how we go in the opening round opening laps of the race. See how much Try will gain time, and we'll see how it goes from there. Is your time showing the clock ticking down, Mitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a bit of a glitch going on here.
I uh uh um yeah yeah I think what happened once the way starts, the time clicks over. So off we go with
Off.
which McFly is getting a good um which they are off on the formation lap with McFly leading the pack.
Yeah. Look like they're doing a rolling start, Mitch.
Yep.
So everyone give a chance to get the tyres in operating temperature with the brakes as well, and get ready for the start of the race. So as to remind the viewers that there is a compulsory pit stop for tyres, so they will have to go to the pit stop for tyres change. So the question is, how bad is the tyre wear around here? Time would tell for all drivers, as there was a little bit tyre complaints last week. It wasn't due to the weather; it was actually being too cold, so they had no operating wind, or the operating temperature they would like meant they were actually sliding around a fair bit.
Yeah, yeah, so tires will definitely come into play, but but um but 45 minutes is a long time. So 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 for the first half of these ways, um they just need to fan the groove and maybe start to push in the last 20 minutes of this race.
They could do that if they want, or they start flat out and then pit again and just flat out again. But let's see how they want to deal with this situation, and let's see how bad it is, the actual tyre wear. Because at the moment, as like I said last week, wasn't too bad. But there's a lot of high speed through Spa, so there's gonna be a lot of working on these tyres through the high speed. So let's see how they drive the car, how the way they set up the car. Might help the tyres a bit. So time will tell for all drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yes, but the drivers are just weaving to get those tires up to the optimal temperature before the start of the wedge, which they are coming up on the side of this wedge very shortly, so this this will be a very interesting wedge, and again the GTL safety car can be caught up to the last 5 minutes of this wedge, but here they go, they are landing up and they are
as they go. It's green light as McFly has a very reasonable start ahead of below 9. No threat at the moment, but Eski is looking to overtake around outside from Cuckoo. Go side by side between the two. As Cuckoo's just ahead of Eski as he would slot back into fourth, but he's not giving up through this route. He's
Yeah.
right up there.
But there was a bit of a lockup from the bloody name. So will that cause him or will he be able to get away from it?
I think it looked like more of wheel spinning or sliding, so let's see. We'll see how much he overheat the tire, but it doesn't look too bad at the moment. As now Kuku's under pressure on the bloody 9 at the moment, as Eski's just setting back a bit.
With another bit of lockup or will spin as the bloody name is trying to wrestle this big heavy car around the corners.
Absolutely.
But further back on the screen, Shu has had a good shot as he has gone up to 11. But I gotta say, this has been a pretty clean start to the race.
Yeah, it's been very clean, Mitch. No one has come off, but there's a big gap between Rangy and Truey, so maybe something happened at the back. As we see, McFly's got a just under 2-second gap, but Bloody 9 is pulling in now. I think he's just trying to settle in the car a bit. As we see Truey just go through the bus stop on the way to complete his first lap.
Didn't have the best of shots as he dropped down to 7 because he did start this race in 4th, so Seg 18 would be looking to get those couple of positions back.
Yeah, looking to make up their grounds, but not exactly in charge towards the left. Instead, he's charging backwards back to the market Smithy of the Zack Speed and the Datsun. So we'll see how he's going to go in the next couple of laps. But it's time.
As we have McFly up there front, building a little bit of a gap over the bloody lane, so McFly would be comfortable with this gap at the moment, and hoping to maybe extend that gap as well, maybe.
He is looking. He's went from 1.7 to 2.3 from the start of the lap, so he is pulling a bit from Bloody, but just sort of through that fast right ahead. Kuku had a little bit going a little bit off, so he blew some smoke from his rear tyres, so he just needs to watch out a bit. As Eski actually dropped to 5th from Chris now, so I don't know what happened there.
Yes, but excited to see how they play out.
As Essie got a very good run through Rouge. See if he's trying to re-overtake Chris back to 4th. He's got a good slipstream. And he's just going back in line. Couldn't exactly get the slipstream he wanted. And he's right up there with Chris. And it's just going a bit wide through there. Copyrights his exit. And now just waiting patiently, just get it nice right, get the turbo kick in as well. It's all about being very smooth with his car. You don't want to overdrive it.
You don't want to overtake with these cars because once they go sideways, it's very hard to get it back. Catch like any sort of slice in these cars.
Yeah, absolutely. And also just overheating your tyres mean it's more difficult to get back into the optimal temperature you wanted as well. So key thing is just to be very smooth as much as you can, which seems to be very slow method sometimes, but actually it's the quicker solution rather than overdriving it every lap.
But deep. But this is a very interesting battle between Bales, Wency, Wolfer, and Smithy. These guys are very close together at the moment.
Yeah, well, you could say a big group going all together. There's only just, well, really between only just over 2.5 seconds, or 3 seconds now. Well, 3 seconds between Mark and Bales, so there's a big opportunity. Someone like Bales and Rangers to go through. As Bales is making a really good progress, saying that he didn't have a good run through Rouge, probably be a threat under Bales. Zeski lost another place to the left now.
I get and that has to make you wonder what's going on with this car in the early stages of this race.
Yeah, I haven't seen what's going on. The last lap is just a normal time, but it doesn't seem like, I think he might have made a mistake again, and hence why he's lost the place to left, and also Chris early before, but we just didn't witness where he made that mistake, unfortunately. But he doesn't definitely want to lose more time now because there's a big gap. Well, there's a big group behind him between, well, Mark and to Smithy now.
As Wency Wolfer loses a couple of positions, as we were just talking about Eskimo. So obviously the issues Wency had in qualifying are still haunting him in this race.
Yeah, and also Ranger lost quite a few time as well. Lost a lot of time. I'd say probably at least a 16-second loss from where he was before. So a little bit gutted, but see what he can make up again. As Kuki's on the pressure on the bloody 9 now.
This will be a very interesting battle to watch evolve as well.
Yeah, as he's getting gears now, so Oh, and Eski just lost the rail a little bit through there. Let's go for right to there. Let's see what Eski's now pressuring on left now. So I'm wondering he's now finally getting into gears with the Nissan.
Yeah, because it's so hard to change manufacturers as a drivers because obviously the Skyline would drive completely different to what he would be used to.
Yeah, it'd be a different car to drive. Fundamentally, might be a bit similar how the way they drive, but how to operate it at the same time is a different ball game. Comparison to he was driving the Zach Speed last weekend and the week before as well. So he's probably still trying. He's still trying to get used to the car, but he's still pushing on left now. So. But at this moment of winning, though, just with a 16-second gap, he probably needs to start pulling it all together now. There's kids now.
With kids in the dead scene is trying maybe to make a move on seg 18.
Yeah. Also, Zach is trying pressure on Mark as well. But Mark is actually making a good progress on the Zach Speed. But Kids is actually fastest in front of him, just over just under 2/10 over Zach, and also 5/10 quicker than Mark. So he's definitely a big threat to move forward.
As I look up in the corner at the race director's notes, we haven't had any incidents in this race so far, so it has been a good, clean race so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far, and also there's no. I'm not sure if someone pitted it right at the back of the Unicorn. I'm not sure if he's pitted yet or not. Now, also Cuckoo overtake the Bloody 9 as well for second place. Yeah, we'll see how he goes, because at the moment, Bloody 9 is struggling just a little bit to keep up with the top two, as Kuka was pushing him for the last 2 laps now. So, see what time he's doing now. McFly's in the sub 220s now, as Kuku set 2-minute 20.5, but I think that's within the lap overtaking the Bloody 9, as Bloody 9 is struggling a lot on his rear tyres.
Looking at the championship standings, and at the moment, Eskimo would have to get past Cuckoo to win the championship.
Oh, wow. car. So there you go, viewers. So he's got to get Cuckoo then.
Yeah. As there's only 5 points between Eskimo and Cuckoo in second. So Eskimo is trying to make a charge up the field. Now he's in sixth at the moment of Hawthorne, so he would be hoping to make a charge up the field to keep his championship alive.
Yeah, at the moment he's not making inroads with left at the moment. It's left him at least over this, or at least about almost 2 seconds at this point. And let's see what time is McFly did 20.5. As Cuckoo said the fastest lap was 2:19.7 now, so he gained 8 tenths, but he gone deep through the first corner. As Play9, he's gone back to 20.8 now, so just recomposing himself. But top three, massive gap to 4th place. As Chris is only about just under 8 seconds behind the bloody 9. But yeah, let's see how Cuckoo's, if he can keep it up to time.
Let's go back and see how the battle between Big Fly and Smithy is going. And Smithy has a little bit of a gap, but not much.
Nah, just under 7 tenths, and Bales made little Teku drift going through there. But it's getting big time on Smithy now, so actually Smithy was the slowest in the top 13. Just to reface that was Stu. But 2:14 as we see Zach pressuring on Kiz now.
Just going back to what we alluded to in our qualifying coverage, Zach actually such a hard but fair racer. You do not want to see him,
Yeah, you don't want to do that, but now Kiz is pushing on Eski, and Eski's went really wide there. Make sure he doesn't go way out, and he's lost even more place. Now he's down to 9th place.
Yes, he hasn't been able to share with this car really that well, so hopefully going into the last half of this race, he will be able to fan the rhythm of this car a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll see how he goes with the new tyres, might just to help him to rebalance the car a bit. As he jumped ahead of Tree, as Tree pitted as well the lap before. They pit alongside the same lap as Eski as well, so see if Eski can make a bit of undercut. I think there's no tyre warmer these days, so he would have to. Oh, it's probably optimal temperature anyway.
With is the unicorn is at the back of the grid grid um um as the Irishman is nearly 2 minutes down from the leader, so um so um he's going at his own pace, it seems like it.
Yeah, just doing his own thing really, and yeah, just try and bring to the checker fly. There's something to Rangy happen again as well now, because he's way down to 15th place now.
Yeah, 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 with Wednesday has had trouble with this car like always long, so like
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, you go on, Mitch.
um I'm not sure what's going on with the car of Wednesday, but he he um he had just been struggling with this car always uh uh um with Sue is now has now jumped a couple because he has said out, so Sue is up into 7th place at the moment.
Yeah, it's left Prime pitted and also a few other boys as well. So we'll see if the top dog will pit with McFly, Cuckoo, or top 5 still haven't. Well, the top 6 still haven't pitted yet. As now Zach is under pressure on Kiz.
Yeah, 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 yes, with this has been a developing battle for most of these ways.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good race so far. Had the midfield in the top group. Now we'll see if Zach is going to pull the inside on Kiz. As Zach got a little bit sideways as he's trying to really reel the thing, as again losing the rear. Oh no! Oh, I was about to say he was going to lose it there again. Three times in 3 laps as the leader McFly is into the pit now.
Yes, so it will be interesting to see where McFly comes out.
It's got clean air as Chris pit at the same time as well. I'm wondering if Kez or Zach will pit, as Kez is going to the pit lane for new tyres. So we see the time actually deteriorating a little bit because Cuckoo's now in the 221s. Bloody Nine's just hit the 221 as well, so I would say the tyre weight is kicking in a bit because now Bloody Nine is on the real Cuckoo once again. Oh, once again, but coming back towards Cuckoo. As Cuckoo's just actually looking up, see as he's going a little bit of wheel spin going on. Not sure if that's just from the game itself. But we're seeing the gap between him and Bloody Nine going down to 1.7 to 1.5 now. Now the gap is now just two pit as well last lap. So really Cuckoo, Bloody Nine and Zach still haven't pitted, I believe. Cuckoo's really struggling to slow down the car as now Cuckoo's going to lap the Unicorn. As the Unicorn is aware of the leaders. Yeah, 1.1 between the top two now, so I think Cuckoo will most likely going to be in this lap because I think Ty's is screaming at him saying that's enough from us.
Yes, but Zach 18 is now in the same position he started his race in, so it will be interesting to see as Christopher Racer just overtakes him, but now the Bloody Nat and Cuckoo has pitted.
Yeah, both at the same time, so there's no delta difference between the two. As I've seen before, Zach's just blowing smoke at his tyres, so I think he's he's staying out for another lap, so he's really dropping times as well now. So he's dropping to 2:27 now, so he's gonna be wary where he's gonna exit because he's gonna lose a lot of time keeping like this pace. Because now Mark Eski all within striking distance of undercutting him pretty much. As we're seeing the time for Ranger, he's in the 220s now. So he's popping up a pretty good time on the last lap.
McFly has an over 9-second lead over Cuckoo, which is a very comfortable gap, so he would be absolutely loving that gap.
Yeah, just gotta make sure you keep it together for the next pretty much 12 minute 45 second now. As before I did pull a bit of undercut to Cuckoo because there were about 5-6 seconds before. Now it's up to almost 9.5 seconds now. So seeing the gap between Cuckoo and 9 is just ruffling around 2.7 seconds. And also a big gap between those two to Chris at 10 seconds. Just another 10 seconds between Chris and Zach, but Zach is losing a big chunk of time now.
I have a comment saying shout out to Smithy. It's his birthday today, so a very happy birthday to Smithy.
Oh, happy birthday to Smithy. Hopefully he gets the result he wanted tonight. As he's now in 7th place, just ahead of Iski Man. So they're having a both ding dong battle because they are pretty much within a 10th now is Mitch. Zach got out the pit. Yeah, just he's got a good exit through Rouge. Taking
Asking Man has just been was able to pull out its front for a second, but he has now been able to make that move sink.
He absolutely did. Pretty good run. Just managed to keep it around the outside. see how he plans out going forward. But now he's got about a 10-second gap between him and Mark, as Zach was managed to hold off Bales at this stage after exiting the pit. And now Mark is going towards left now. Just hovering around the 3-second mark.
Yeah, which has Zach Aitken pitted yet? I think he has.
Yeah, I think so as well. So everyone's pitted now. So don't need to worry about compulsory pit stop. As Bales is taking a different approach to the corner. He's burning his rear tyres a fair bit, but still on the pursuit on Zach.
Yeah,
As Zach took a bit of curb there, interrupted his balance, but got away with it. You know, going through the bus stop. Again, nice and easy. Go through the curb, a bit of wheel spin again. Bales is on the pressure once more. He's taking defensive line, is Zach. So that's opening a big. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was definitely unexpected from Zach. As I believe that's a very unfortunate for Bales.
yeah, it looks like Zach just lost his way end at the last minute, so luckily both cars were able to save it from becoming an even bigger incident.
Yeah, it looked like he just went too deep through that corner, and Bales saw the opportunity. But Zach just tried to get the exit or try and get the power down as soon as you can. So he just lost the rear and just went into Bales. So I think Bales got away with nothing major damage with his car. As we see also McFly now in the 2:18's last lap now, so he's bridged the gap to 11 second over Cuckoo.
But with 7 minutes ago to go, it looks like that no one will be able to challenge McFly at this point.
Yeah, he's just been pretty much consistent all the whole race. Why am I? We thought Cuckoo was going to close McFly down, but that wasn't the case. McFly just pulled another gear again and just continued smashing in the mid-low 220s. And now.
I do agree, Barkley Smith left has been absolutely smashing in this race.
Yeah, you see what, and McFly is improving again. He's going into the. He might be here in the mid 2:18s now with his lap time. So he's definitely smashing lap times for fun.
Yeah.
And Cuckoo between Cuckoo and Blade 9 still hovering around just over 3 seconds again. So I think it looked like Cuckoo might be covered over the by 9. Let's see what time Mafai did. No, he didn't prove that he did a 292. Cuckoo proved his time to 295. Below 9 could not get into 19s. Lost a fair bit more time now. Yes.
Just a reminder to the people watching at home, 5 minutes remaining. So we won't get the safety car in this race. So the drivers have done a really good job at keeping this clean.
Yeah, everyone's done a pretty good tonight, besides that a little bit iffy from Zach and Bales. But yeah, but we see a pretty close battle between Mark Esky and Smithy Mitchie, if you want to scroll down to them. Esky's got a great run again over Mark. See if he can get him though, as Mark is just trying to cover the inside line, back to his neutral line. Esky had another good run, but couldn't really get up the inside of Mark. Now Esky's got a good drive through there, going up the inside of Mark. Oh, going a little bit too deep, both contact. We'll just say clean pass, but Esky got through Mark. As Mark just went a little bit wide through there. And now Smithy, both the boys looking to smell another spot or two from Mark and Esky. So a bit hard racing from the pair, but nevertheless racing is racing.
But they are also keeping it clean, which is good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. But it just looked like Esky just got a little bit too deep through there. So, but it didn't went too deep though. Didn't completely cable into Mark, so it wasn't too bad in the end. As McFly now dropped into the 221A, because the Cuckoo's just shy of 10 seconds. So I don't know if his tyre's just given up now. Yeah, indeed, we'll get another lap. It's 2 minute 10, so it'll be one more lap for everyone. As Essie's got Mark now for 6th place. Bloody 9 is now under pressure. Oh, sorry. Essie's still ahead of Mark. But Smithy's under pressure on Mark now. But Bloody 9 now closing the gap to Cuckoo now. It was 3 seconds before, now it's 2 seconds now. So definitely Bloody 9 is saving his tyres towards the end of the race again, like he did on his first stint. But it's got to deal with a bit of traffic. Cuckoo's got to face a bit of traffic as well, so hopefully he doesn't lose too much time for Bloody 9.
But we have seen some very hard and close racing from these drivers tonight.
Yeah, it's been very been very good racing for most of them. So bless you Mitch for that. As we're going to the final lap of the race, lap 19. So McFly controlled the race from the start ahead of Cuckoo, which he had to do a bit of the hard way to overtake Bloody 9, but still keeping ahead of him nevertheless. But question is how much Cuckoo's used his tyres at the start of the stint. But it's still hovering, it's still about just over under 30 seconds, so I think Cuckoo's got it covered to take second place of 9. And then Christopher is in a no man's land really in 4th place. A big 21 second behind Bloody 9 and just over 11 second ahead of left. Yeah, Eski's got a bit of gap ahead of Mark in 6th and 7th, Smithy 8th, and not far off to 7th. Zach is in 9th, but Bale's now pressuring from Kiz in 10th and 11th. So Kiz would definitely go for it for the crack in the top 10. Dude, not far off in 12th place. He set sub 23 there. Getting a little bit sideways. He's probably getting excited seeing 2 cars in front of him. The range is in. Oh, and Kiz went way off the road, so he definitely won't have a good shot at Bales. So he's going to have to wait for another opportunity to get him, as Zach is struggling again. Oh, and Kiz went. He went very wide there. I don't know if he missed judgment there. He's got a bit of damage on his left side of the car, but it's not too bad though.
But let's head back up the front of the grid as McFly is about to cross the finish line for the last time.
Yeah, and a well drive to McFly. Absolutely brilliant from him. Could take a brilliant second. And also something happened to Bloody 9 now if you go back to him, because he's only half a tenth between him and Chris. Something happened to him. Oh, he lost it. Oh, a tenth between him and 9 and Chris. So something happened to Bloody 9. I wonder if he just ran out of fuel right in the end. Because that was very close. As we'll have to take an awesome job to take P5 ahead of Veski, P6 ahead of Mark. As yeah, just pressuring from the mirror, you can see from Bales and Stu's having a go on Bales. Oh, a little bit take a drift for the finale. Oh, Eski's right there on the side, I could hear it. Oh, so close.
10th, Sue in 11th, he's in 12th, Wednesday in 14th, as Wednesday is just coming around the final corner to bring his home in 14th, and that's the end of the race, but what a good race. That was, but I'm pretty sure that means that Cuckoo is the Group 5 champion, so well done to Cuckoo on that awesome drive.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, pretty good drive for him for this race after misfortune at the last round. So yeah, taking it up from that to second place. So another world drive to him, and Bloody 9 almost lost to Chris. So Good thing he takes third place and fully deserve it ahead of left, and a very good drive from left, and very unfortunate. Bad day, bad night at the office for Eski, unfortunately. With Mark, another strong race for him at seventh ahead of Smithy. It, and well, once again, happy birthday to you, Smithy, in eighth place ahead of Zach Knight. A very bit of same with Eski, a little bit. Not expecting to go backwards rather than going forward in ninth ahead of Bales in 10th, which he just got ahead of Stu. That was super close. You can see the gap between the two. Holy moly. So Stu really had to go at Bales right then. So great effort from him. Kids taking 12th place ahead of Rangy in 13th, True 14th. And lastly, Nukes to take 15th place. So fastest lap as well, taking from McFly in that sub-minute 19. So he's actually,
Yeah.
his quality time actually. Cuckoo second fastest ahead of Blade 9. He's got into the 19s as well. Meanwhile, Chris got in the 20s and Rangy's got in the 20s as well. So most drivers got into 21s and 22s as
Ye-
they got into
ye-
gears for these cars.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yes, but what a good way to end this mini championship.
yeah, absolutely. What a great way to end the season, especially at Spa. You can't complain. One of
You,
the OG circuits in the
yeah,
world.
yeah, 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 y- y- yes, and um, and a big thank you to you, Magic, for joining uh, uh, um, me on comms to tonight. I hope you enjoyed the uh, uh, calling that ways and um be, because I found that ways was a extremely good one to call.
Yeah, thank you, Mitch. Yeah, it was a pleasure to be on the commentary box again for the second week in a row for you. Uh, so yeah, pleasure to be on the commentary box,
Yep.
and definitely was plenty of fun to